Good morning, good people. Welcome to today's edition of Timeout with Licky Licky, and it promises to be interesting as usual. Now, we have a captivating and very fascinating topic to discuss today, and your host is, of course, your boy, your one and only MC Licky Licky, and this is coming to you on the hills of It's Miss Television. All right, today before I tell you the topic that we're going to be discussing, it's very, very important that we lay this foundation, okay? So that you won't misconstrue the intention of what we are talking about today. All right. You know, in the Bible, there's this popular story about Abraham, okay? Yes, Abraham is a man that God walked with very, very slowly, very, very closely, sorry. And there was this point in his life and work with God when he did something that was very, very historic, okay? Yes, he was journeying from one city to another, and he encountered the man called Elimelech or Himelech, okay? Yes. And he was with his beautiful wife, Sarah. And the man asked him, "Who is this person?" He said, "This person is my sister." Yeah? Abraham, Sarah is now your sister. Can you imagine? He said, "Yes, of course, this is my sister." And the king now said, "Okay, if it's your sister, no problem. I want to marry your sister." Yeah, Abraham said, "Who?" And there's no way he can go back to what he has said already. So he has to give the king his own wife, Sarah. Can you imagine? And then there's another story that I heard, in Singapore about the very popular pastor, the man they call the most influential pastor in the world, Reverend Dr. Longe Cho. All right? At a point in his life when he was starting that his church, he had nothing. But each time the members came to his house and asked him, he would say, I have a chair. He's pregnant with a chair, and then he has this bicycle or motorbike that he's expecting. So, and then he mentioned three things that he had that were not visible. So each time the members come to his house, they see nothing, but the man will say, "I have them." Yay! So he began to look very, very ridiculous. So we're asking you this morning, is it very, very possible, all right, for one to, okay, let's rephrase the question now. What is the difference between telling a white lie and proclaiming or foretelling your fate? Okay, yes, because in the hospital, when someone is critically sick, the nurses will watch and down and say, "No, the person is recuperating, is getting better, okay, there's nothing to worry about." But while in actual sense, the person is critically down. So what is the difference between telling a white lie? You know what a white lie is? A lie of convenience. That lie that you tell because of circumstance, maybe because you don't want some people to know certain dimension to the situation that is on ground. Then you would twist the situation in such a way that people will not know actually what is happening. So what is the difference between telling a white lie and proclamation of faith, or telling or saying what you want to happen in the future? Because they said faith is the substance of thing hoped for, your boldness to declare the things that you want to see. Like now, you see MC Licky Licky, he's still walking with his leg. He said, "Man, I have a car, Porsche Range Rover 2021 model. You cannot see it anywhere." But that is what I keep saying to people, telling people that I have 2021 Range Rover Porsche one. And you're asking this boy, are you stupid? Where is the car? I am pregnant with the car. Okay. All right. Can you imagine that? So what's the difference with telling a white lie and you know, proclamation of faith? In Nigeria, we are very, 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 very religious inclined. Okay. Yes. But why do people engage in such acts? Okay. Yes. Two things are involved. Okay. Like we have just said, it's either because of fear or because of faith. Okay. Yes. Because fear is the motivation of saying things that you don't really want people to know, okay, about. The true situation that you are trying to hide from people is because you don't know what their reaction would be, okay. Yes, you're trying to, forestall a bigger damage, a bigger disaster from happening, so you twist it in such a way that they wouldn't know the real situation. All right. Yes. But on the other hand, of faith is because you are declaring, things that you want to see. So, why? Either faith or fear. Okay? So, what is the difference? Is faith actually telling a lie? That's what we are even trying to find out now. What is the difference between faith and lying? Yeah. When pastor prophesies in church and you go home, you don't see the thing that the pastor has prophesied to you. Hey, does it mean that the pastor is lying? Yeah. uh So, okay, so let's see the factors. Why do people indulge in what we call telling a white lie? Especially those of us who are in school environment. We represent him here in Old Town. Yes. Yes, when by the time that your roommate comes home and asks you about his own portion of food, you said, "Man, guy, you know what happened? Some people came around and the food got finished. You just bear with me." While in actuality, you are the one that has eaten everything that is in the pot. All right? So you know that kind of thing. So why? you know so the first factor that we have identified today is that um, circumstantial. That's what we have said, we've been saying since we started this edition, because of that is the most convenient way of running away or avoiding disaster from taking place. All right. Yes, that is a circumstantial factor. All right. The second one is a euphemistic factor. All right. You're trying to water the situation down, so that people would not really know, even worse. Okay, this one is the most popular one. When you are coming back from school and you're very, very hungry, but if people ask you, say, no, 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 I'm okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. While in actual sense, your stomach is biting. Okay, yeah. So euphemistic, trying to, you know, make it not to sound as bad, you know, as it really is. When you are running out of cash and out of, money, you say, I have plenty of money. Money is everywhere. So that's, euphemistic. Then another one is to, we're in a digital world, and you want to paint a very glamorous picture of what is happening to you. You now say you want to be posh. You know what I mean by being posh, the panache. You want to show the world that we are not backward. Okay, yes, we are still a progressive group of people. The black, the white race, you used to classify us as monkeys. Okay, well, in actuality we are not. Okay, so that's one reason that people indulge in such thing. Okay, you want to sound posh. You want to sound acceptable. You want to be acceptable. Okay, globally. You know what? The world is becoming a global village, and globalization entails that. people from one part of the country, part of the world, interact and engage, people from very far and distant, part of the world, okay, globalization, okay, yes. So, but there is a particular egregious aspect of this thing that we're discouraging this morning. People, tell white lies because they want to get an advantage, okay, over others, okay, because of pecuniary gains. What do you want to gain? You damage the reputation of another individual, and that is very, very, very condemnable. Please, we should desist from that. Now, how is this white lie told? It could come in the form of boasting, allegation, denial, and misrepresentation of facts or truth. Okay, yes. When you're boasting, okay, whether you are boasting in the Lord or you are boasting in your own capabilities and capacity, that's boasting is boasting. All right, yes. And we said allegation, when you outrightly level this allegation or accusation on someone else. And then we have said denial, when people on their own deny the situation on ground. I said, man, this is not what is happening. Whether you are saying it or not, man, this is not what is happening. That's it. Okay, so how? What are the effects, the negative effects of this particular phenomenon that we're talking about today? All right, because when people that you are telling all these things, get to find out that what you are telling them is not actually the situation, hey, it will go a long way to negatively affect the relationship you have with them. Okay, so number one is the negative effect is that it strengthens the relationship that you have, man. Before they would begin to take you serious again, yeah. If you tell them, if you say anything, then they hear that, man, don't mind that guy. He's an fake, He's just an fake person. He's not a serious man. He's always joking. All right? Yes. You have assassinated the trust that people repose on you. So it will be very, very difficult for them to trust you. All right? Now, and the biggest damage is that it robs one of opportunities, when opportunities come up and they're saying, who are we going to entrust this responsibility with? And they mention it and they say, that person? No, he cannot give him such a privilege. Do you know? Don't you know? He's always joking. I beg, don't go there. Oh. Yeah? So it robs one of opportunities, and then it blemishes the reputation of someone. Okay, yes, reputation is very, very important. Integrity is very, very key. Okay, yes, that is what we advocate here in this program, that one should live a stainless life, I beg, so that they will know that you are really what you proclaim and preach that you are. Okay, so what having said all these things, what should someone do? Please know when to tell the situation as it is, say it as it is, and when to actually try. Just know your limit. That's just what we're saying this morning. Please know the limit. Don't just always blow things out of proportion. Okay, please know the limit. All right, this was brought to you by It's Enterprises, and you know what we're into: organizational training and facility management and supply chain. Okay, so if you want to reach us, please call us on 080 62358606, and then we are wishing you a pleasant day ahead, and shout out to our partner Casey Williams Apparels. Okay, if you need any kind of clothing, Whether it's edible or senate or suit or shared or whatever you need, please call Casey Williams on 0806 0803641686. Alright? Until I come your way again, this is your man or your boy, whichever you prefer. MC Licky Licky saying have a pleasant day ahead. Bye for now.